Hi friends, welcome back to Frosty Eye Candy. So I'm going to do the usual and jump in with the dried results. Here we go, you can see she dried absolutely beautifully. Apologies for the light ring reflection, we're going to get that problem rectified very soon. But yes, as you can see, beautiful, dried, absolutely gorgeous. So how did I get to this? Let me run through some colours with you. So first off, we have the Rust-Oleum metallic accents, and this one is Gold Mine. And usually metallics, especially something as heavy pigmented as this, will be either opaque or semi-opaque. So, and then next in the lineup, we have TLP, this fabulous color called Hustle. As you can see, Hustle has a square filled in there, so it is opaque, and this fantastic bright neon pink color. So the next TLP we're putting down, one of my all-time favorites, and this one is Comet. It's a duo interference red to gold. One way it looks gold, you can see the gold stripe there. See if I can get the red for you. There you go. And there's the red stripe. Comet is transparent or semi-transparent. I'd actually say it's probably transparent. So the next color we're putting down, another favorite of mine, the Liquitex, the Prism Violet. And as you can see, this one is transparent as well. Then the last TLP, can you guess what it is, my friends? Can you guess? It's going to be Velvet, one I don't use that often. This is the fantastic Interference Blue. So when you view the piece at a 45-degree angle, you get this fantastic blue shimmer. And our cell activator today is going to be the Australian Floetrol and Prussian Blue. And then we're also adding Rust-Oleum as a CA as well. Okay then, my friends, that's enough of me jibber-jabbering and waffling on. We're going to get the camera pointing down and we're going to get on with painting. Okay then, my friends, first thing I should say is this is a 6-inch square deep edge canvas. Let's go in for a nice close-up so you can watch me lay these colours down. And this one is the Rust-Oleum metallic accents, and this colour is Gold Mine. I love using it as a base in my pours because it's just such a fantastic, shiny, highly pigmented colour. And while we're waiting for this, I'd love to tell you about an online acrylic pouring course, the FluidArt course. The website for this is on the bottom of the screen right now. I highly recommend this course, and I even have a 15% off discount code, which is on the screen now. So this next colour I'm laying down, friends, it's the TLP, this little piggy, and this one is Hustle. As you can see, it's a very, very bright pink, and it's one of their neon colours, so it will fluoresce under black light. So the next colour I'm going to put down on top of this one, I had to really think hard to distinguish because these are the interference colours. And this one is TLP, and this is Comet, one of my favourite interference colours. One way it gives you a gold flash, and then the other way it gives you a lovely red flash. So the next colour I'm going to be laying down, it is the Liquitex, the soft body acrylic, and it's the Prism Violet. It's a transparent colour, and it's great to break up your pigments. Every couple of pigments or so, if you use a tube paint, it just seems to work really nicely and give you great results. So there we go, that's the Prism Violet going down there, and it is a transparent colour. So if you're watching and paying attention, we've got a opaque at the bottom, followed by another opaque pigment, then a transparent pigment, and a transparent tube paint, and now I'm putting down, this is one I don't use that often, and it is TLP Velvet. It's a blue interference, so it dries clear, and then when you look at it at a 45-degree angle, you get a beautiful blue flash. And yes, Velvet is also transparent. And I'm being very generous with the Velvet, as you can see there. I really do love using the interference pigments. They are fantastic and just add such a depth and dimension to your pour that you just can't get any other way. So we have a nice little puddle working there, my friends. And we're going to go straight in with the cell activator on top. And this is the FluidArt Australian Floetrol Amsterdam paint recipe for the cell activator. And it is 4:1. So that's the Prussian blue. And then we're going to top it off with some of the Rust-Oleum Gold Mine as a cell activator. And we're going to see what kind of effects it gives us. So excuse me while on the back of my head while I just blow the bloom out. Not the best blowout ever, but we'll see how it turns out with a little bit of modification and a little bit of luck from the painting gods. So here we go for a nice close-up, my friends. We can watch those cells pop up. And for anyone watching for the first time, you can see what I'm doing is wetting the edges of the canvas. Because this is a deep base, I'm just taking a little bit of the pillow on my finger and then running it along the edge. So this is going to hopefully help the paints meet the edge of the canvas and flow down nicely over the edge onto my board, and we can contain any mess. As you can see, with the Rust-Oleum Gold Mine as a CA, it does take quite a long time to sink, but the effects we get are really fantastic. A beautiful gold kind of stripe all through our cells. And as you can see, I keep knocking it off the center, friends. And I line the square canvases with the corner-to-corner lines I draw on my square top to my spinner. This is always a good idea and helps you get right in the middle every time, unless you purposefully want to spin off the axis. Just gave the CA another little blow there, trying to break it up. And still wetting the edges of the canvas because it is a deep edge. It's about 1.5 inches, I believe. But wow, got some lovely, beautiful cells happening there. And we have a few of our jelly beans. For anybody that's watching for the first time, jelly beans are what we call beautiful, ripe, plump cells that look so beautiful. They're like a jelly bean that you could pick off the canvas and eat. And talking about jelly beans, I'd love to tell you about our Facebook group, the Acrylic Crazy Train. If you'd like any more help on these kind of techniques, please search us out on Facebook, the Acrylic Crazy Train. It's a fantastic, safe space for people to share, talk about, and discuss their fluid art in a safe environment without fear of ridicule or anything like that. It's a fantastic place, so I highly recommend it, the Acrylic Crazy Train. So in we go for a few little modifications here, friends, trying to make these a little bit more like petals. I absolutely love the candy striping we get there at the edge of the bloom, and trying not to alter it too much. Just kind of drag in these points to the center and trying to make a pleasing bloom. So we can see the cell activator, the gold mine in the middle, is almost gone. Almost sank, all of it, and we're going to be ready for a spin just after I do these last couple of little modifications. So I love this, is looking pretty good. Just changing the middle a little, making it a little more pleasing. But I'm quite happy with this bloom. As you can see, we've got some lovely cells, some lovely fades between the colour. And in we go for the first spin. I always leave my spins in real time for people learning and people watching for the first time, so they can see exactly how long and how fast I spin for. Wow. In we go for a close-up for that one. Rather pretty, even if I do say so myself. Just checking for movement, and as you can see, guys, it does move still quite a lot, so we're going to need to give it another spin. Quick little look. Oh, those interference pigments are amazing. And then we go for the second spin, the anti-clockwise spin. I always do this, spin one way then the other. I'm not sure how important it is, but it's something I always felt the paint would enjoy. Wow, in for a close-up, and look at this beautiful bloom. We've got a gorgeous flower there. And those cells on the side, just amazing. So please, guys, please join us this Sunday. I'd love to tell you about my live show on YouTube, The Joy of Pouring, every Sunday at 2 p.m. followed by the Acrylic Crazy Train, where we take a global train ride all over the world with other amazing fluid artists' work and live premieres. So there we go, my friends, a nice close-up. Wow, those jelly beans top right are fantastic. I really couldn't have come out any better. So thank you so much, my friends. Please like, share and subscribe. Please visit my Facebook store if you like what you see here. And as always, happy pouring.